Sound is low. Hello. Do you hear me well? So Gary and Miggy are gonna get their shrimps. Is it working? I don't. Is it working? I don't know. Oh, hi Techno. How are you doing? I wonder if the stream is working. Do you hear? Do you see Gary? Do you see me? I don't like my stream is not working. Let me refresh this. Oh, Gary just burped. Gary, you can't do that live. You can't burp like that. I raised you better, Gary. Why are you doing that? So wait, I'm having some trouble. I can't see comments. Wait. Oh, I can see now. Okay. Okay, now I see. Yeah, good. So yeah, we got the shrimp today. It got delayed a bit, but they are fine. They come in like a bag of plastic with treated water, and sometimes it gets crushed in the process of being sent. So some shrimp unfortunately didn't really last. They were dead. That we received them dead. But we have, I think, around 40 shrimps alive. So we're gonna give them to Gary and Miggy now. Okay, so let me just go put the shrimps and I will be right back. And I'm back. Well, oh, I can see the shrimps. Shrimps are coming. I'm gonna put myself here so you can see Gary. Maybe a bit smaller. Oh, good. Look at all the shrimps. And Gary's feet. Look at all the shrimps. They're all like really curious. Oh, you got one. You got one, Gary? Did you got one? I think he did. He's chewing. Get those shrimp, Gary. Get those shrimp before Miggy eats everything. Oh, This is Gary's technique. He's ambushing the shrimps. Miggy is more of an active hunter, but Gary just stays still and let the shrimp goes next to his mouth and just snap at them. Look at him staying still. Oh, he was annoying your little foot. So how have you guys been doing today while staring at Gary having his shrimps? Oh my god. I think my axolotl is more of an active hunter too, because yesterday I fed him a worm and he bit it in half. Sometimes axolotls can be savage, especially with food, but like I don't know how they can manage to like snap a worm in half. They don't have teeth and they can't really bite really hard, so I don't know how they can do that. Question: do you read chat message? Yes, of course I do. Oh, Gary. Gary's going for it. I'm gonna put myself on the other side so I don't disturb Gary. Hop, here. Good. Mine always bites my finger. I think he's kind of blind. You know how axolotls have not really good eyesight, so I think it's easy for them to mistake something for food. That's why you don't put gravel or anything in the tank. Anything moving for them is probably looking like food for them. They have tiny teeth. It's not really teeth, it's like some grips. You can actually see it when they yawn. It's tiny little grips. the shrimp, the shrimp is running for its life. What did you say? Uh, I heard it's not good to take your axolotl out of the container. Is that true? So what do we do? Like, it's not good to take your axolotl out of water, but what we do is that when we want to take Gary out or Miggy out, we take a little tub in the tank, put Gary in the little tub, and take him out. So he doesn't have to be out of the water. He's always underwater. So you can do that if you need to take your axolotl out of the tank. It's how we do when we want to take Gary to the vet. Yeah, eat more shrimps or Miggy is gonna eat everything, you know that. Miggy is really good at hunting, so I'm always scared that he's gonna eat everything before Gary has the chance to eat some shrimp. Look at those shrimps, they are so curious. Oh yeah, that's how we do Russell. Anytime I have to move Cosmo to a tub, we just use a smaller tub or container to move them in their own water. Yes, that's how we do. Come on, Gary, do a little effort. You can do it. Oh, you can see the shrimps. They're kind of hard to see. You can see their little eyes, I guess. Did he got one? Oh, Gary's happy. I think he got one. Look how happy he is. Oh, he's so cute. Is my mic having a problem? It's making a weird sound. Just wait. I'm gonna try to. Is it any better? Do you hear better? Is it still doing weird sound? I need to change my mic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't know, maybe if I remove the filters, just a second. Let me remove this and see if it's better. Can you hear? Is it better? Okay, so I just removed everything, so it's fine. Is it worse? No, wait. Okay. It now. How about now? It's gone for good. I hope. Oh, we didn't do the AK Axolotl video yet. I was doing some tests because we had trouble with the sound. The music and sound of the game wouldn't go through the stream, so we needed to adjust everything. But it's kind of ready, and we managed to just make everything work. So I think we're gonna do the live maybe on Wednesday, so tomorrow. Is it okay for you tomorrow? What is Gary's favorite food? I think it's not. Gary is not really a picky eater when it comes to like usual food. He can eat everything. It's just the way that he likes to eat things. For example, with pellets, he doesn't like when the pellets touch the ground, or if the pellets are in the water more than 30 seconds, it's gonna like absorb the water and become soft, and he doesn't like that. So it's with Gary, the pellets always have to be fresh, and that is why I always have to hand feed Gary. I tried to like make the pellet soaked a bit, like for the pellets to be soft, and give them to Gary, and Gary didn't like them at all. He just spit them out. Just how Gary he is. He wants the hard, hard pellets. He likes them hard. I don't know why he doesn't have teeth to chew the pellets, but he prefer when the pellet is hard. Oh, the repashi cake is good too. But Gary is not like he will take one bite or two, but he wouldn't like more of it. It's just from time to time. So that's why I only do it for his birthday because he can't eat the whole thing. But it's okay because now he can share with Miggy. What time is it for you right now? It's 3 p.m. for us. Yes, axolotl count as exotic pets. When you want to find a vet for your axolotls, you actually need to find an exotic vet. You're hunting good, Gary, today. I don't know where Miggy is though, in the tank. Have you noticed that the gills? Gary's gills are not symmetrical. The left side of Gary's gills is way shorter than the right side. Do axolotls come from the mountains? I have heard they do. They do not. They come from one lake in Mexico, which is called Lake Xochimilco. They only come from this lake, nowhere else. Do you want a mud puppy or just axolotls? I'm gonna stick with axolotls. I don't know the care for mud puppies. I don't know if it's similar to axolotls. Come on, Gary. There is one just in front of you. Shrimp is going away. Slowly going away. Oh, there is one shrimp on Gary's back. There is one shrimp just walking on Gary's back. Oh, did he got him? No, he didn't. Shrimps are really fast. Shrimps are fast, Gary. You have to be faster than the shrimp. Is it really hard for you to see the shrimp? They're, oh yeah, they're kind of hard to see. I only spot them with their little dark eyes. On axolotls endangered? Yes, they are. Not in the pet trade though, but in the wild, yeah. Where can I get an axolotl? It depends on where you live. In some states in the US, it's forbidden, so you can't have them. But I think in most part of Europe, it's legal, so you can have an axolotl pet in pet shops. But I always recommend to find a good breeder for axolotls so you know the genetics of your axolotl. It's really important because there are way too much people being careless and they just breed axolotls, brothers and sisters together, and that's why there is a lot of deformations in axolotls. Like Gary, I got Gary from a pet shop, and you can see that Gary's tail is crooked. So this is one bad side of having an axolotl from a pet shop. You don't know where they come from, you don't know their genetics. Does Gary like Star Wars? I don't think I ever put Star Wars for Gary, so I don't know if he likes it. I have no idea. Maybe he would, I don't know. Yeah, I don't recommend to buy axolotls from a pet shop. It's pet shops don't really know a lot about axolotls, and every time we have people coming in our Discord, it's and they're having problems with the axolotl. It's always because the pet shops gave them wrong informations. So that's why we always tell people to do a lot of research from different sources because if places like pet shops can't be trusted, then who are you gonna trust? But fortunately, you have us, so it's fine. You can always ask for axolotl care. Gary's on the move. Kind of. He didn't really move much. How long have you had Gary? We had Gary for almost 4 years now. Gary is gonna be 4 years old next month. In 3 weeks? It's the 11th of July, so yeah, 3 weeks, I guess. 4 years already. My little baby Gary. Oh, I'm gonna put myself on the other side maybe. Hop, hop, hop. But so you can see Gary. I don't see Miggy. I don't know where Miggy is. As always, we're gonna do a live for Gary's birthday, as we did with Miggy too. It's 10 days after Gary. It's the 21. Oh, look at I like to see the shrimps. I think they are really funny. Oh yeah, I saw Cosmo in the amber jar. I saw it. I couldn't like do a comment or anything and just passed really quickly through it. I saw it. I didn't have time to properly check the Discord. Where is Miggy? I don't see Miggy anywhere. I don't see Miggy either. Let me check on the 24/7 live where he can be. Give me a second. That's weird. I don't even see Miggy on the 24/7 live. Where can he be hiding? Usually when there's a shrimp, Miggy is always out hunting. What is happening? Let me go check the tank to see where Miggy is. I'll be right back. So Miggy is just behind the plant, behind the pot. You can see him, but he is blending really well. But yeah, Miggy is just behind. ambushing the shrimps too. You can see his little face slightly moving. Why did you get Gary from a pet store? Just curious. The thing is, when we went to the pet store, we weren't searching for an axolotl. We were actually searching for a fish, like a pet fish. And we didn't really knew about axolotls at the time. So we kind of got Gary because he was cute. And it was just like that. On like lots of the fish that were in the pet shop weren't really cute or pretty, or I didn't felt any like connection. So when we saw Gary, I found him so cute that we wanted him. But we didn't took Gary straight from the pet shop. We did our research first and asked the pet shop to um, keep Gary for us the time we do the research and set up the tank and everything. And then after we got all that, we went to take him. So it wasn't something that we planned at the beginning. We were not searching for an axolotl in the pet shop. We were searching for a fish. And we got an axolotl. Miggy is pretending he is a sniper. Kind of. For Cosmo, I just buy worms to unless your axolotl came at night and just ate them. Gary, all I see is your bum. Yeah, I didn't really know at first that axolotls had a lot of personality. I discovered everything with Gary because at first I thought that he would be kind of like a fish pet, which you don't really do much with, but it turns out Gary is really different. It was I it, I would say it was a surprise to me. I didn't knew I would have such a connection with an aquatic pet, to be honest. But I'm really glad that we took Gary. Maybe Miggy has social anxiety. I don't know. Miggy is way more outgoing than Gary. Gary is a bit more shy, but Miggy is he wants attention. He really likes the attention, and he's going for the attention. Like when I put my hands in the tank, you can be sure that Miggy is gonna come and bite. Yes, Miggy is always gonna bite. Does Gary like Super Sentai? I guess he would. I guess he would like Super Sentai. He likes to pose, so he would like it. But Ultraman is the same as Super Sentai, isn't it? Do you have another channel? We don't really. It's only Gary and Miggy, and that's it. I didn't made Gary watch Star Wars, so I don't know if he likes it. But now there is like so much of Star Wars, like I don't even I wouldn't know where to start now. It's been way too much, and I don't know the right order because I think there is an order. We need to get Gary into Star Wars and Super Sentai. But Gary do like to watch TV. He likes to watch when Gary's dad is playing video games. That's why we sometimes play with video games with Gary because I we know he likes that. Does Gary like the Gary statue? Like, do you mean the Gary the snail? The shrimp is going on Gary. Sometime I hope that some shrimps are gonna survive and just gonna do their life in the tank because they can. They could just live in the tank with Gary and Miggy, but they kind of are I don't know. They don't care for their life. I don't know. I know some axolotl owners that get shrimps too, but there are some who survive for weeks and months. But with Gary and Miggy, it never happened. It doesn't last until the next day. Like, I've never seen any survivors. You can be sure tonight there's not gonna be any more shrimp left. It never happened. Is Gary asleep right now? No, he's not asleep because he kind of is hunting. Kind of because he's not moving much. But he would be sleeping at this hour. Is Gary pumped for the Steam summer sale? I don't know. I didn't even know there were a summer sale. It starts this Friday. I don't really know. I'm just focusing on the Axolotl game that we are gonna play tomorrow. I like anything with axolotls in a game. Oh, like all the games I'm playing have axolotls in them, and it's part of why I play them. If they didn't have axolotls, I wouldn't play them. Oh, I feed my worms, but I'm a vegan myself, so it's a struggle. Like even though I'm not a vegan, it's still a struggle. I really I'm not really a fan of worms, so it's really hard for me. Do axolotls sleep? Yeah, they do. During the day mostly. Does Gary like Jurassic Park? I don't know. I never made Gary watch Jurassic Park. Do you do you know any game with axolotls in them that I maybe haven't played yet? Hello, Axolotl Night. How are you doing? I'm not gonna make Gary watch Joe. He's gonna be scared. He's gonna be so scared. Even I don't watch it. It's too scary. It's gonna be a really long watch if we want to make Gary and Miggy watch all that. Oh, that would be so good if we could switch the shot with Gary. That would be so cute. It wouldn't be scary at all. Oh, I know this game. It's Axolotl. It's a really cute axolotl game. I like it. You like raise your axolotl from a little baby and it grows up. You have to feed him every day, pet him, wash him. I like it. Yes, it's axolotl. I like the little sound they make. It's really cute. Like all the other games I play that have axolotls, every time the axolotl is not the main character, it's like a second thing. It's like, minions, things like that in a game. Oh, thank you for your comment. Oh, you're a member for a year now? Frontier just added axolotls to Planet Zoo. I don't even know this game. Wait, you're a member for 12 months, but you don't have Gary's gills yet? I would play that. We should make a platformer like Mario, but Yoshi is Gary. I would like that. I would play that. Oh, it's a zoo builder game. I like that. I like the games where you have to like take care of everything, construct everything, plan everything, build everything. I really like that. If you don't mind me asking, where are you from? So I am French, but I live in the UK and I'm also Asian, so I'm kind of come from everywhere. That's why you can hear my accent. It's a French accent, but I've been living in the UK for 5 years now, so I hope my accent is better. Oh, it's only 11. Okay, so next month you're gonna have the Gary's Guild. I'm gonna have a full Gary. I was I was wondering if I should put another membership but with Miggy. Everything at the same price and everything, but just with Miggy. But I don't know. I don't I think just Gary's fine. My brother knows a little how to make platform games, but they are bad. Are you saying your brother is making bad games? Gary is in oh no, Miggy is in the house now. Gary is a Triceratops. He should have a horn on his head. He would be a unique Axolotl. Oh, wait, I just looked at Miggy just 2 seconds ago and he was half of his body was out of the house and now I don't know where he's gone. Oh, he's at the end of the tank. He can be so quick sometimes. I bet Miggy likes the headbang. He likes to bite. I don't know if he would like the headbang. But I'm happy that at least Gary is trying to eat the shrimp. Hello, Grace King. They're not hunting much, so I hope that some shrimps are gonna survive this time. I hope. Does Gary play guitar? I don't think so. It would be really hard for him to play the guitar. Look at his tiny hands. I think these creatures were evolved to be cute. I think the same. Gary is way too cute. I know the shrimps are cute too. Sometimes I feel bad, but it's good for Gary and Miggy's health, so we have to do everything for them to be healthy. Gary should be a rock band. What kind of music is he gonna do? It's gonna be a cute rock band music. Look at the shrimp swimming with their little feet. Who is gonna sing then? If Gary is at the guitar and Miggy is on the piano. The Axolotls is their band name. Gary the snail would sing? He's gonna meow. That's true. Gary can sing while playing. Can do that. That would be cute. I wonder what it would sound like. Like how it would sound like. Yeah, Mickey does the drums. His first album is Axolotl. It would be good to have like a picture of the album with Gary and Miggy on it. Oh, like Armageddon, but with Axel, yeah. I don't even know if I say it right though. I'm sorry. They make songs about lakes and oceans. But cuter. Of course, it's Gary and Miggy. Gary's still trying to hunt? Where did the VTuber come from? It's me! It would be so good if Gary would play the saxophone. I can picture that. It would be really good. Gary with the saxophone. It would be funny. Hi, not Alex. How are you doing? I can see Gary jumping to eat the shrimps. Yeah, Gary is a gamer. He likes video games. I wonder what would happen if axolotls invaded Mexico. Uh, they could, if the lake wasn't polluted. They could. Does Gary like to dance? Yes, he does. Imagine Gary with a spear. Why would he have a spear? Do you want to send Gary to the Olympics? That would be weird. There is no statement, announcement to introduction of a VTuber. It's because I'm Gary's mom. I don't. The channel is not about me, so I don't need an announcement. But I guess it was better to have some kind of face people can look at and not just hear a voice coming out of nowhere. But if there is no humans allowed, how are we gonna take care of them? United States of Gary. Gary already have a kingdom, so he doesn't need a state. Gary is still on the hunt. I think Miggy just gave up for today. I don't know why. Usually Miggy is the one that's gonna hunt until there is no shrimp anymore. Today he might be tired. Are you an axolotl? Yes, I am. Does Gary like strawberry cheesecake or blueberry cheesecake? This is a really hard choice. This is can we have just half and half? A character. So I'm gonna put the background. I don't know which one. Let's try this. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so I put this, and so this is my character. I never really show the full thing, but here I am. So I have a tail and gills. You can see my little tail. Well, my big tail. Yes, I am an axolotl. It's Gary and Miggy who transformed me into an axolotl. How long is the stream today? It's not gonna be long. I wanted to do like 1 hour, but it's past 1 hour already. Your character is cute. Thank you, Grace. Okay, I'm gonna put myself down now. And I'm gonna put the other background again. Oops. Oh, it's not that. I'm sorry. I think it's the 8. Yes. It only feels like 30 minutes past. It's been more than an hour. Okay, so I think it is time to end the stream. I hope you liked it. I'm always gonna do like 1 hour live for when we receive the shrimp so you can see Gary and Miggy trying to hang the oh, hello! What? Gary, did you burp? Again? You burp to say hi and you burp to say bye? Is it how you do? Hmm? I didn't raise you like that, Gary. Okay, I'm just gonna try to put myself here, okay? So I can say bye to everyone with Gary. Good. Okay, bye everyone. Tomorrow we're gonna do the Axolotl game live. So join us if you want us to play with the Axolotl game. What are you doing, Gary? Gary, stop burping! Why are you doing that to me? Wait, one last minute question? Oh, oh! Did you have it, Gary? No, he didn't. Why is Gary's underside damaged? The underside? You mean next to his back legs? Like here? I don't know if you can see my mouse, but like here. Do you mean this part? We don't really know, but as we got Gary in a pet shop and his tail was already damaged at 3 months old when we got him, we think that he was malnourished when he was a baby. This is what the vet told us. So it he might have had some consequences of being malnourished before he was with us. So it might be that because he didn't had any wounds around this area, so it was always like that. He grew like that. So yeah, it's the only answer I can say because it's the only thing I know. At what time will the live be tomorrow? I think maybe earlier than today. I'm gonna try to do it like maybe 1 p.m. Gary, um, I'm hiding you, Gary. I'm sorry. It's better. I can see your face. Yeah, around 1 p.m. And if you can't make it, it's okay. You're gonna have the video after that. Okay, bye everyone. Have a nice rest of your day and see you next time. Stay cute. Bye bye.